Today, we take on St Etienne in the derby game and then inevitably get royally humped of Real Madrid. Could be a long one. This is Average Gamer. My name is Duncan. Welcome back to the Journeyman. So, welcome. And last time we were here was our two European games, and honestly, we've had two fantastic results. I just noticed I'm in the dark, kinda. Yeah, we beat Metz 6-1. Complete domination. Vitali, Karl, Jovanovic with a double, Rodolfo Fernandez, and a goal from Jose Carlos Marcos, all in the first half, put 6-0 up half time. They got a goal back second half, but made a lot of changes. Got to play some of our youngsters, Jackie Coppin and Pierre Leonard, got some game time. Then played Monaco, and honestly, we were awful. We did win 3-1, however, they scored in under a minute, and we honestly did not kick into gear until around the 60th minute. We made 4 subs in, and then the goals came. Santa Maria got one, then Apologies got a second to give us a lead, and then Santa Maria, with his second of the game, made it 3 and secured all 3 points for us. Today, we are taking on Saint Etienne, and this is our lineup for today. Bijlo in goals, Santos, Fofana, Vitali, and Rodriguez are back 4. Garcia Cruz and Yoshida will be our 2 centre mids. Marcos, Gakpo, and Jovanovic will be our attacking mids, although I think I might not accept the fact that I'm going to bring in Polges sooner rather than later to take that role. And up front, of course, will be Santa Maria. On the bench, we have Caroli, Karl, Ampadu, White, Moretti, Twamasi, Polges, Olav Rastadbakken, and Keane. Missing out is Daniels, Leonard, Fernandez, Trabelsi, and Bilger. Let's go. Coaches recommend we didn't play positive. I think they recommend we played balanced, I think. I'm looking over at that screen where I'm just seeing my face. I have no idea if that is what it said, but I'm sure it was. Also, I'm thinking of being a bit drastic and blowing our whole budget in January on a goalkeeper. And just kind of just before the end of the season, accepting the fact we need a new number 1. And maybe just have them in place for next season, so we can bring them in. We still have Bijlo in there, who can help ease our new signing in between January and the end of the season. And then come new season, we'll have a new number 1 in place already and settled. That's my thoughts for the moment, but we'll see if that actually is something that will, work. But right now, we are all focused on our current games. Santos is advancing with the ball. He scored one already, and do you know what? If he could have kept that shot down, it probably would have went in. It was an absolute fucking bloater of a ball. Just having a look. Recognise one. Is that our loser? Was it us? It is! Former player of us. He was on loan at us. He is now at St Etienne. He's been there for 2 seasons, and I didn't even notice. Lol. Okay, so looks like we're dominating the game. We've had most of the possession. We're the only team that's had any shots, though we have conceded most fouls. Pass completion is looking good, so that's probably why we've got such high possession. Jovanovic, poor ball in though. Poor ball in from Jovanovic. Santos will click that up nice and easy, and we know he will advance with it. Can he get a good ball in? Drops it to Marcos. Tidy wee finish. It's his 7th goal of the season. Something I can safely say we probably would never have said with Palistri if we had him at this stage of a season. But it's a goal. Santos with the assist for Marcos to score. And he has definitely given us the numbers we have badly missed on that right-hand side, as we noticed from last season. Jovanovic. I mean, I guess that's kind of what's happened with us now, I think. But it's like every time we've had a technically amazing player, it's always been a player who technically isn't as good, who's always worked better within our system, with the exception of Moretti, Garcia Cruz, and Yoshida. I think they're probably the only 3 that have came in looked the best players for the roles and came in to be the best players of the roles. But in terms of like Cherky, Palistri, we couldn't get anything out of them. Well, we could with Palistri to an extent. Santa Maria's nice, maybe breaking that on the strikers, because he did look the part above the rest. But Skimaka was phenomenal last year, so was Keane. Maybe I'm talking at my arse, I just feel that way, but who knows? I'm still burned by Cherky and Palistri not giving me numbers in terms of goals and an assist. He did in his last season, to be fair. Second last season. Last season he didn't. Right, Jovanovic. Gets it to Gakpo. Now breaking forward. Santa Maria gives it back to Rodriguez. He's in space. He's came into the box. Plays it at the edge of the box for Garcia Cruz. Oh, pardon me. And hits that shot, goes out for a corner. I don't know why Rodriguez, he gets all the space so he could probably deliver a really good ball into the box, and he always just runs into the box with it. I don't know if that's a instruction he's got and I've just not remembered doing it. Or is that a default one for the tactic we're playing? I don't know. But we're playing okay. But yeah, we definitely should have another gear in the second half. I'm going to tell Santa Maria and probably Gakpo that, you're not be good enough. Get it together. And we will see how we go on in the second half of this derby game. I didn't look up how to say the Rona derby. I will need to look up how to do that before the end of the season. Like I did with Le Havre. Because I just had no clue how to say their name. And I'm probably still butchering that, but it's a hell of a lot closer than what I was saying before. In-game Duncan might be fluent in French, but real-life Duncan is not. Right, Garcia Cruz. Don't lose it there, Vitali. His first kind of spell of a couple of games he's actually been fit for, it feels, this season. He's been picking up a lot of wee injuries for whatever reason this year. But our whole team has, so I'm not putting it individually down to him. But you see the guest ball through to Gakpo, turned into trouble, but he's managed to drag a couple of guys away. Santos, looking for an option, cuts it short to Gakpo, hits it off the goalkeeper. For whatever reason, Marcos there should have come back into this area, or Garcia Cruz should have moved up to cover that space for him. That's where Santos is looking for a body to play the ball back to. Podges is definitely going to come on. And it looks like so is Moise Keane, because Santa Maria is not improving today's performance, either is Gakpo. I don't know what's going to be classed as a big game, because Santa Maria does not enjoy big games apparently, but I don't know what counts as him to not play them in him. At least, again, he's still my best player, so I kind of want to. Gakpo is going to come off though for Podges. Moise Keane will come on. He has deteriorated as a player, hasn't he? Well, let's change up my poacher then. Probably look to move Keane on in January or the summer now. He looks past his best, shall we say, but that injury picked up last season definitely did hamper him a fair bit. Not to say it wasn't still effective, but it did hamper him. Try to get the head away. Can we block the second ball coming in here? No, we can't. But easily looks like he ran out of the back of the net with that, but thank fuck it didn't. I would really like a second goal just to, make us a bit more comfortable, because right now I do not feel like we are in the slightest. Podges just jumps over nothing and loses the ball. Thank you. Do we maybe bring on Moretti, play him as a box-to-box midfielder? Maybe. Santos, Marcos. That's a good ball to Santos. Cuts inside to Keane. Gets it, Jovanovic. Give it back to Marcos. That's not a good ball. Cuts it back for Garcia Cruz. Jovanovic back post. And it's in. It's Zoran Jovanovic's third goal of the season. It's our second of the day. Not the most convincing bit of play from us, granted. But we are going to bring on Moretti just now. Play him as a deep line playmaker on support. Also, I think I'm going to bring on Caroli for Fofana. That gives us just a little change in defence. Hopefully, maybe some fresh legs in the park as well. We've got one more sub we can make. So it's in any sub we do make now. It's most likely going to just be for fitness, I think. So we'll see. Keep him at... Oh, God. Max Poses has picked up an injury. What the fuck has happened to him? He's still playing, so maybe he just took a heavy knock? 15 minutes left of the game, and that is not what I wanted to see. Go call it a health bar. It's not a health bar. You just can't see it. Oh, God, I need to hide my face. Where's my face to hide it? Where's my face to hide it? Why can't I see the thing that says... Yeah, that, like... Oh, God, I've lost my mouse. That, yeah, that worries me. That worries me. He's given everything. He shouldn't have gave everything he had. Oh, that's Ivanovic. Yeah. I think we will bring on Olavr's dad back into the fold here. Give Zoran a little rest for 10 minutes. Good head away. Good catch by Bijlo. Just see out the rest of the game now. They've come into the game second half, St Etienne, but we've kind of been comfortable enough. It's not been too bad. My fear now is the fact we play Real Madrid in a couple of days' time, and I have no idea what to do for that game, at all. Like, I don't know how to do the best way to set up for that whatsoever. It's a bruised foot. He can play on with a bruised foot, for fuck's sake. No doubt missed the Real Madrid game with it, but still. Once this goes out or goes in, it should be the last kick of the ball, the last action. Yeah, with that going out, referee will blow his final whistle. It is St Etienne 0, Lyon 2. And our undefeated start to the league campaign continues. Yeah, well done, lads. Good win. We beat our rivals. Just send assistant because I can't be asked. I mean, we are weirdly 3 points clear at the top of the league because Paris Saint-Germain lost to somebody. I can't remember who they lost to, but it was their last game, I think. Santos was in form. Pass was joint hold. Blah, blah, blah. So we'll be back in 3 in-game days' time. We'll take on Real Madrid at home. Right, we are back for the game against Real Madrid. Pardon me, the board and the fans that were going to expect us to draw. Otherwise, so we went cautious. Bijlo being goals. Santos, Fofana, Vitaly, Rodriguez, of course. Garcia Cruz, Yoshida, and Moretti are playing with Marcos, Jovanovic out wide. Santa Maria up front. Had a quick look. Moretti is probably now our second best attacking mid centre with Pulges, who would be number 1 now. Gakpo has kind of fallen, as you'd expect. Injury, age happens. So he's playing because Pulges is still, he's nowhere near fit, but he is on the bench just in case. The only other player missing out on the bench today is Jackie Coppin and Moise Keane because he is not registered. Fair enough. Let's go. So we're playing cautiously, and we are going to try and pick up the 3 points the best we can against Real Madrid. I had a look at the Real Madrid team before. Oh crap, I don't see him there now. Have you not registered him? Hold up. There was a player on their team that I didn't even know was a player. Let me just have a look in a wee second. I want to see if I can see him before I go and show you him. I know what my team and subs are. Show me in Madrid, please. I have to get Cisco up front. Vinicius Junior. Oh, go on, I need to look for him. Bellingham, Camavinga. Such a good squad. I need this to quickly go so I can find him. Because I didn't know I've dropped the thing. I didn't know that this player had a son. Shaquille Van Persie. He's English with 58 caps and 25 goals in this game, which makes you think he got picked over them over Dutch. Yeah, Moroccan Dutch. Is his dad? Surely not. Is his dad, Robin Van Persie? And he's a real player. He's not a regen or anything. And he looks really good. He started his career at Feyenoord before moving to Real Madrid in 2026, where he has scored 87 goals and turned 15 league games. But yeah, he looks really fucking good. Anyway, yeah, didn't know that was a thing, so I will absolutely be looking out for that on my own personal save of FM. If I ever get the chance to play it, because of work, streaming, and making YouTube videos, I don't get much chance these days. So yeah, that name just kind of surprised me when I went to have a look at Real Madrid. I'd mentioned, I think it was in the last video, I'd mentioned we'd look at the previous winners of the German leagues to see how it's been. Not Real Madrid. Bayern Munich have won most of them. Borussia Dortmund won the 2 in a row. Also, who won a league was Bayer Leverkusen, and Leipzig had won a league or two as well, but it's mainly been Bayern Munich. Still, in Spain, it has been Madrid and Barcelona. Oh no, I think Atleti might have won one at some point. So yeah, that's what the future holds according to our save for Spain and Germany. Garcia Cruz with the free kicks. Not the worst. Free kicks out in the middle of the box from distance just always never seem to do anything. To me, like, they're the most pointless free kicks. Yoshida, Vitali, Moretti. We definitely have a lot of good ball players in the squad today, which would probably help against a very good technical side in Real Madrid. Jovanovic is strutting his stuff, said commentary. I am a natural fidget. I need something. Okay, that was an offside at least, I guess. Excuse me. Moretti, Santos, Fofana, Yoshida, Vitali, Fofana. Marcus is inside to Moretti, just loses out, doesn't have the pace. Which is the issue with playing him there, but it's fine. Garcia Cruz now. We're doing well just kind of retaining possession and then just recycling it, which I'm liking. That's the thing, like, since we've come in, we have definitely changed the team in terms of the type of players we've got in the club, and I'd even arguably say maybe the football. They did like attacking possession-based football like before we came in, but I think we've definitely shaped the players into actually fit that. So something we've done really well. We're now 1-0 down to a Jude Bellingham goal. Can't expect it to happen. Celtic are beating Paris Saint-Germain. That's a slight concern. You've been terrible, sort it out, but you need to calm the fuck down. Thank you very much. So yeah, something I feel like we've actually managed to do is turn the technical ability of the team around. Everyone's quite comfortable on the ball. We are very good on possession. Most of the players, not everyone, but most players are good on the ball. Or at least decent enough for their position. We've had a couple of centre-halves that have been a bit dodgy. But like our technical level is pretty good. Our pace is quite good. We've just always missed like one or two pieces, it feels like, most seasons. I think this is probably our most complete squad for it so far in the style that we've been building this past couple of seasons. Garcia Cruz having an awful game of football, which to me is a bit of a concern. Let's change things up just a little bit. We're actually going to go a bit more attacking. Moretti's going to move deep. He'll take the advanced playmaker role with the deep line playmaker Yoshida beside him. Fernandez is going to come on as attacking mid-attack, so he's going to make late runs into the box. We're also going to bring on Caroli as cover, centre defence cover, and see if that makes any change. So much we're going a bit more attacking in midfield options. Pardon me, in terms of the players we've got there, Caroli should hopefully cover in the runs in behind a bit better. As we try and get ourselves back into this game, we did rescue a point in our last European out match. Can we do the same here? Jovanovic, though, is absolutely knackered, so we are going to have to bring on Olav. That's going to have to happen. Marcos looks pretty much dead to the world as well. Santa Maria's not playing particularly well, so Trabelsi is going to have to come on up front. Can Trabelsi score another equaliser in the European stage for us? He did it in the last one. Can he in this one? Santos throws the ball straight to a Real Madrid player. Handy. Yoshida to Santos now. Fernandez. Olav loses out to Eric, whoever Eric is. Moretti picks up that ball. Well done. Vitali, Rodriguez into Yoshida. Eric picks it up again, but Moretti dispossesses him again. Trabelsi now. Trabelsi's running in. Cuts it back for Olaf, who cuts it back for Yoshida. Hits off a Real Madrid player. Santos picks up. Cuts it back now to Rodriguez. Can he deliver the ball in? Cuts all the way back to Yoshida. Rodriguez, Yoshida gets forward to Olaf, who loses the ball, but Yoshida picks it up. Olaf has lost the ball so many fucking times since he's come on, and in that one spell of play, I don't know how many times I'd say Olaf loses the ball. We've not had a shot on target. But could. Celtic have went 2-0 against PSG. Seriously? I can't beat PSG. Right, Moretti fires the ball in. Back post. Vitali! And he has equalised for us. Vitali with the header, which either saved or came off the post. I'm actually not 100% sure. But he then scores the rebound. It's now Lyon 1, Real Madrid 1. Let's watch this again. Vitali, great save by the goalkeeper. But it falls straight to Vitali, who manages to just slot it home. It is now Lyon 1, Real Madrid 1. Yoshida now, out to Santos. We have definitely played a lot better this half. Yoshida, Twomasi. Tries to get it Yoshida, was intercepted, does get the ball to Yoshida. First time Moretti, that's come off their player, it's going to be another corner. Can Moretti pick out another one of our players from a corner? Can we steal 3 points here? That is the question. Moretti on the corner. Delivers it back post again for Vitali, but it's cleared this time. Falls to Tomasi, hits it. It came off the post, I think. And it's a goal kick. Unlucky Fernandez. You'd been better just taking the blooter to the side of your leg and go, it's a penalty, prick. Rodriguez picked up a knot. Looks like a tight groin, but he's not going to come off. 5 minutes remaining, and will Madrid steal the points off of us? They won't steal the points. They probably deserve them, to be fair. But we've done really well to come back into this game. Can we defend it? No, it's went over. Thank Christ. Couple minutes left of this game. Beaslow hits it kind of long. Moretti has picked it up now. Moretti, who has been such a key player since we've signed him. Olav. Shoot earlier. Fucking hell, man. I can't tell if I like or dislike Rostad backing. No, it's 1-1. And know what? I will genuinely take that with the draw that we've got for the league stage. We didn't get the result we wanted. We should be happy. Yeah, no, we should be happy with that, I think. We probably could have won it. I'll just send assistant. So let's have a look at the league table. We've played 3 games. We've got 5 points out of a possible 9. We're quite comfortably in the let's go call it the playoff group. We're not in the top 8. We would skip a round, but we do have so far. So we'll be going through it the next round at the very least. No team has picked up full points so far, but Atletico Madrid and Celtic are the teams leading with 7. Granted, Manchester City have to play next, so they could take it to 9 points out of 9. Could be a very, very interesting league group. Let's have a look at the fixtures, but I think I already know which games we're coming back for. And as I mentioned, yeah, that is exactly what we're going to do. So I'm going to go away. I'm going to play Nantes, Marseille, Villarreal, Rennes, the team that beat PSG in the league, by the way. I looked it up. Nice, and then we'll come back for the Celtic game. I will then go away again in the next episode, take on PSG and Dijon, and then we'll come back for the Rangers game. So we, in the next episode, will be taking on the Old Firm. Rangers have Brian Brobby. You've also had a very weird career in this game. Ajax, Brentford, Galatasaray, Rangers. Okay. Yeah, so that's what we're going to come back for. Tomorrow's episode will come back for the Old Firm. It's going to be a weird one, I think. If you've enjoyed today's episode, please do leave a thumbs up. It massively helps out the channel. And I will see you all tomorrow. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.